Oh, hey there, guys.
And we're back with some more Planet Coaster. We got the good old fashioned park here, running as it shall, which is to say very well. Got a lot of people on the main drag here going into our rides. Uh, the walking cycle there isn't doing great, neither is Big Red, but that's kind of because they're old, and so they're a little less popular at this point. But of course, our pride and joy, the oh well, names are blocking it out. The Alpine Escape, there it is is definitely doing well for us, even though it's aging. It still gets a lot of traffic coming this way, so I'm more than happy to include it. Speaking of rides, though, off camera, I made a new roller coaster that I'd like to plop down. Ideally, it would be sort of near, the entrance here. I don't want it to be too far from the entrance, at least initially, but I don't want it to be right next to our current roller coaster. Otherwise, we'll just have this main drag on the side here, and no one will want to go down the center. So I'm thinking I might do a branch off over here. And to that end, we shall make super wide path. Alright, this was my path, and I'll just do it like so. Get a nice little X in there, because X is going to give it to you.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright.
Nice.
And we'll have a little bend that comes around here. And I'd say it's probably wise to stop it there. And just put a couple rides and things in here. In fact, maybe make a plaza. We'll do that later, though. Let's go ahead and plop down this coaster over here. So, if I'm not wrong...
Do you
Oh,
have any
right.
benches?
Ooh, I do have benches, yep. Basically, anywhere
Hmm.
that there could be a bench along this main drag here is a bench. And same over here, except for the long walk parts. They're only
40
around
dragon
rides.
stones? Ugh.
But yeah, I almost forgot. I have not actually researched that particular coaster quite yet. Though we do have 3 researches to unveil. We got the Boa coaster, as well as the Iron Horse. It's a track ride, so for like getting around the park and just, slow kids ride sort of thing. And we got a Gulpy. So let's go ahead and get coaster, one of you, and another track ride. Unfortunately, you can only do three at a time, so I'll have to deal with that not being quite as quick as we want to get to our new coaster. But what we can do is take one of our existing coaster types and make a new one, just sort of, however. And I'm thinking for that I shall do a wooden coaster. What do you think, Sin? Well, first, the idea me and Sin had going is he would build some coasters and I would put them in my park, make them work. You may have remembered us talking about that last time or the time before. But he hasn't got a great wooden coaster going quite yet.
Mm-mm. Not yet.
And I plan to make mine like fairly massive, covering not like this size, like this blank canvas over here on the right, but perhaps, like cut off from where this would come down logically at a 90-degree angle, and maybe that would work. Basically, humongous coaster, but it's not impossible to ride on. So, let's go ahead and get our
The
station
only
plopped
thing
down.
about making a coaster that big
Yep,
is that
there's going to be
the
long
queue time.
waits. Yeah, that's why I plan on having multiple cars. Multiple
Hmm.
cars usually solves that issue, though there are some notable exceptions to that. Now, the wooden coaster has a couple limitations that are, specifically akin to having a wooden coaster. Large ones of those happen to be... Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll probably remove a lot of these struts. But one of the main issues with the wooden coasters is you can basically only do non-inverted stuff, which means banking and I don't even... No, you can't do loops. You can only do helixes, banks. There is this, however, which
That
sort
path,
of
though.
almost inverts, but not really. So. Oh, I just realized I was making that out of regular track. Probably ought to do a lift hill, don't you
Yeah,
think?
probably.
That would be wise.
No, just maybe.
Yeah. Let's actually make this go at the steepest grade possible. Okay, now that it's, lengthened out, I can just raise that size. And we're going to have it take a huge initial drop. Or sorry, not initial drop. It's going to hit the world height. That way we can, get as much mileage out of this as possible.
Chris, you're crazy.
Well, if it's going to be a huge coaster, you got to have that lift come from somewhere. So I might even
Yeah,
have
I
to
know,
have
but
a
you could
second
have a
part with
lift
a.
mid-lift.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I might need to have another lift hill, though it'll probably be a much smaller one, so I don't have people get really bored. So we have them come to world height.
Waiting for BOD 1900 operators broadcast to start. Oh, I think it's restarting.
And we make them go almost vertical, 81 degrees down
Looks like a
for a
forest.
little while. Yeah, it's I'm probably
'Cause
going
of
to
the
have
bit
to
rate.
disable some of these struts just because they're going to block out the sun. Like they are actually right here.
Jeez, Chris, it just drops straight down.
Pretty much,
Into
yeah.
the ground. Into the ground.
And then we do a nice little... No. If we're doing this, we're doing these huge helixes. And then we do another drop. Into it. Ooh, what's wrong with that? Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this piece. Oh, weird. Alright, I'm going to take that as straight as possible so I don't crank the nausea. Oh, I bet it was probably because it's hitting world border there. Whew, yeah, you can tell that all these struts are taking a toll on performance.
Oh.
So, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to select a piece of track like you. Oh, no, I want it. Ooh, so precise. I'm just going to select all these pieces of track and take away all these struts because like they're killing the performance because of all these lines. So, bam, no struts. The world's first wooden roller coaster without struts. How did he do it?
The madman.
Indeed. Alright, now I'm just going to come back here and work
What's
a
that
little on
one
this
trying?
real
How
quick.
did he do it?
So, I want to take this piece and I want to actually... Oh, no, they don't let you adjust the banking into that. Well, what I could do is do like so. Take these last two pieces before and do some smooth banking. And it should smooth out into the turn a little bit more. Ooh, geez, it's a little hard to control from up here. But yeah, you can see it. Ooh, it takes a better angle now. Instead of just coming straight down and then taking a turn, it now eases somewhat into it. And we're also going to do that here. Smooth that banking.
Don't
And
you
we're
think
just
that's a
going to
little...
do is we're going to take these and smooth all, so it should pull up the track a bit.
The vertical G's on that thing is going to be nuts.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Thankfully, that's why I'm trying to keep the drop not as high, so that it's essentially enough to get you over that, but not too far past that to cause huge amounts of G's.
Oh, I got achievement. Please be Dragonstone.
Okay, yeah, the nausea there cranked. So, is there any way to rectify this? I think we just sort of got to
Rectify it?
get this guy.
8 more quests.
Nope, I don't want to place that. I want to get in here and place a new piece of track. Okay, so I want to back this up, and I want to ease out the hill here.
Oh,
And
last
start
driving
the
ball.
banking. That's banking the wrong direction. Forgot that it's from the perspective of the track. Okay, and now we should be able to throw up left helix. We'll have to adjust. Oh, no. Undo. Yeah, and then do the up left helix. Okay, I guess we gotta do one of these. There. And I have it snapping at these angles just to make it a bit easier to, get the minutia in control. Okay, so that should smooth it off adequately to head into the helix up left. Oh, but it's still too low that it's going to gain so much speed. This is what's difficult about coaster making, is it's kind of, trial and error until you get it just right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in fact, I want to go ahead and start the bank here.
I think before you really do like a really good up helix, you have to sort of flatten the track out a little.
Yeah, exactly.
So do like a very nice, like long, wide left bank turn and then do it.
Okay, and now I should be able to up left helix with... No, that's still so far down. Whew. Okay, so immediately start banking. Pull it to the left. Pull it
To
up.
the left, to the left.
Further. Okay, and now will it work? Up left helix. Oh, that's upright. Oh no, that was up left. Did it collide? It did. That's what I want, is to have it here, so I'll make a sacrifice in that. Now, what's wrong with you? Oh, you're probably over world height. I would have to get... oh. Camera. Camera.
Camera.
My camera doesn't like me. Come on, back in the park. Okay, let's do some zoom in and zoom out.
That height on that the helix, I think that's way too high. Because it's not going to have enough momentum to keep it going all the way through that.
It might not have quite enough, you're right. So...
You can do a quick test, but
there,
from
that
what
should
I'm
do.
looking at,
Up left. And then we'll bring it in, bank it a little bit more. Bring it down. And we really want to bank it here. Plunge it down.
oh my gosh, make it go down through this circle.
Exactly.
Oh. And then when you have supports on that circle, it's going to look really nice because they go in big hole.
Wow, okay, this is a little extreme. I'm going to Control Z some of these. What I can do, though, is shorten up these segments and then do the same thing, where I have it essentially spiral and then come out of the spiral. And let's go ahead and do a test, because I want to make sure this is going to work, period. Alright, come on. Oh, right. Oh, jeez. Probably shouldn't have it paused. Yeah, that's a lift hill.
Yeah, probably. I can't
Okay.
wait to see it when you finish testing it and you just dive bomb into
Oh,
the
they don't have enough speed. Okay, so I'm going to have to shrink down the helix.
that
Bring
feeling
her
when it
down.
dive bombs straight down into the snow after a double helix.
Yeah, that
At
is
max
what's
world height.
that is going to happen 100%. Oh, still not enough. Okay, bring it down a little further then. And this is what the smoothing tool is for. Is you see like how it's getting a little jagged in here? You just
Jagged.
pull it around. Ideally, I don't want it going around that entire... Yeah, it makes it sweet. Okay, so yeah, you just have it go into these sections and you do a smooth, so it makes those nice and curved.
It's a wooden roller coaster.
We'll also do some smooth banking just to make sure that when it comes out, it's not going to have real like fast janky banks.
Click, 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 click,
Okay,
click,
there
click,
we
click,
go.
click.
That's about as far as I can take that. And let me just
Okay.
quickly hop into the ride and see how this part looks. Yeah. That's, ooh, real scary. So yeah, let's pull them out of that, ideally. Come on. There we go.
Okay, you
Edit
just
track.
click some... Oh, wait. Launch into the snow. It's so priceless. Just eat.
Indeed. Okay, and I want
It's
to
so
go ahead
good.
and get this smoothed so that it's more of a curve than,
Pro
you know,
esports track building. 2K16.
little 16, 15-cent adjustments to hopefully make it a little bit of a smoother ride. Hopefully. That's the idea at least.
How ironic.
And let's go ahead and get rid of these pieces since I no longer need them, evidently. Kill them. Alright, now. Let's see. Let's do a figure 8 helix after that. We got all the speed we need from that.
Helix.
And it's a large
Figure 8.
helix as
I'll
well.
champ.
Okay. Ooh, their nausea real, and their fear really cranks on this part in particular. The figure 8 is not so bad, though they do seem to get a little scared after it. They probably get up to a decent speed. So, I suppose we ought to do one of these. Select all these little pieces here, and we want to sort of drag them up.
I feel so bad for those test dummies.
Oh yeah, you know it. They are having the time of their life, though.
Think of how many times your necks have been snapped.
I don't think I want to think
Randomly
about
over
that.
the park, heads are falling. That's just in.
What is wrong with you? Smooth. Smooth, I said. Okay. So we're taking a step back. Let's not make them plunge directly into a spiral, and instead, let's make them... Oh no, I don't want to adjust that way. I want to just... Wait. Right, okay. So this is where it gets weird, because they come over and nearly go vertical like that. Sure, let's pull them out like so. Make them go around a big... Ooh, their nausea really cranks there. And then they go into the snow. After a couple miles. Couple mile fall into the snow. Smooth this out. Ideally want this to be as cohesive as possible so that it doesn't make any janky quick turns or anything. Although, saying that, I may have made such a piece at the end. Yeah, let's take this back and, like so, make a wider turn that then comes in a bit. That seems like a bit too aggressive of an angle. Alright, and then let's pull them down. Oh, their fear. Alright, that's a good point.
I would be scared.
Yeah, they are a couple miles up.
Going at how many miles per hour?
Currently 70.
Exactly.
Oh, they're nausea. Whew.
Oh,
Okay, can't have them going that fast.
How fast?
They were going like almost 100 miles per hour, and they were not liking it.
Make them
One
go
bit.
faster.
No. I
And
think
then
we'll
make them
take
do
them up
like
another hill
a
here.
180-degree turn down the south their necks. That's what I would do.
Of course you would.
Or bring them up to the max height I possibly could. Drop them straight down. Make a straight line for like half a second. And then...
Okay, try to level this out a bit. Okay, let's see. They
Their
should be
speed
able
is
to
too
come up
fast.
about there.
You could use brakes.
Yeah, I might need to at some point. Oh, they're coming over the
Or
crest
is the
now.
coaster just, too high?
No. No.
Oh, poor Super Saiyan Vegeta. No? So that's not high enough?
No.
If you could hire, go. If you could hire, will you hire me?
No.
Why?
No questions.
So that's why
Just
I'm not
keep
going
your
to get
hands
hired.
inside of the vehicle at all times. Okay, the nausea does crank a bit here. So let's see if we
Only-
can smooth that out any. Smooth the banking and smooth the piece in general.
I
Could
just
be
figured
because
something
it's
out.
a little extreme of a turn.
Why haven't they made those little picture booths? Like you could put on the rides and then you can decide.
Oh, like at the end you you decide whether or not you... I'm sure you probably could make something similar.
No, in this game?
You probably couldn't like sell the pictures or anything, but I imagine you could make it.
No. I mean, you can make it look like it, but I'm saying I want a piece that allows us to do that.
Oh.
So we put like 80 in a row. And they can
I want this as
purchase like
physically
90 of
large
those.
as possible. There. And I may... Yeah, in fact, I'm definitely going to need to take these pieces here and make it more intense of a bank.
We should open our own bank.
Okay,
Send
let's
them
see how their
crispy
nausea
toasts.
does now. Their excitement banks or dips a little there, but I'm fine with that so far because it goes
So,
back up. Their nausea really bleeds off there. That's really good. That's what I want. Sweet. Not much of a dip in excitement there. It briefly goes into yellow, but comes back up. Oh, they don't like this big helix, actually. It seems like they kind of want it downsized a bit. Make it more exciting. Alright, I shall oblige. Now if
Don't you
can just let
mean
me place
super
there.
size?
Would you like to supersize that, sir?
Heck yeah.
Okay, and then let's take them into...
What even is
down.
supersize?
It's basically you take it and you make it much larger.
Are you serious? I'm down.
Excuse me. That's I'm not trying to do this to you, Coaster. I'm trying to. There we go. Grab you, and then do some smooth. All right, and that's going to get them a lot of speed. So I want to ideally bleed that off as easily as possible. Something that just occurred to me as well. This probably needs to be banked more to decrease the nausea that they're getting. Aggressive banking.
Aggressive, triggered.
The pizza is aggressive.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
No, I didn't. May you please repeat yourself?
Okay, nausea still gets up a little bit there. It's in the yellows for a little while, but it bleeds off there. They come up top.
That feeling when you have 100k and you're trying to spend it, but you're still getting more money than you're spending.
Yeah. I've been sitting at like 92, 93 for a while. Okay, yeah, they're getting far too much speed here. No, undo. Keep that as it is.
Get your speed here.
Wow.
Get your fresh speed Coca-Cola. Get your fresh speed Coke. It works twice as fast.
Okay, and I want to bring this up. Not so aggressively, perhaps.
Ooh. Chris.
Oh, this is so sweet. Yeah?
So I've been playing Dokkan Battle so much today that my friends list is actually starting to empty because I've used them too much. And
What?
it's starting to give me guests
Hughes.
in my friends list.
Your
Exactly.
friends list.
Yeah.
Shrimpy Daddy invited me to play some CSGO.
Who in the heck is that? Do I have a Shrimp Me Daddy on my friends list? I wonder.
I have no idea. Probably. We probably met him in a comp match.
No, I don't. Who in the world is Shrimp Me Daddy?
It's not Shrimp Me, it's Shrimpy.
Oh, Shrimpy.
Yeah.
Well then, no.
Containing much essence of shrimp. Shrimpy.
I like shrimp. It depends what type of shrimp, though.
Okay, they come over the hill here. They go down my sweet spiral that comes back up through itself.
Oh no. This is going to be way too long of a roller coaster. You're going to need a long queue of
their fear.
cards.
Why does their fear and nausea spike so much?
Probably
That
because they're
helix.
looking down after going a few miles up into the air.
I mean, theoretically, yeah.
Exactly. Wouldn't you be scared?
No.
Excuse me?
You want to fight?
Yes.
Alright.
Us too right now. You won't.
I need to get them a bit more banking. There we go. Bank the turn. So far we have used approximately, I don't know, I'd say that's a quarter of the height.
1 minute left.
Wow.
Hurry and finish. Click the autocomplete button and just see what happens.
I want to see, I'm not going to spend it, but I want to see...
I mean, you have enough money.
Oh my gosh, actually, I kind of want to see this. How much does this cost? $4,000? Sure. Let's just see how it does. I mean,
Okay,
this last
Chris.
part is going to kill them. Look at that. That's an unbanked turn going like down 60 degrees. Alright, let's just hop in their cam
Oh,
real quick and
jeez.
see. This is at regular speed, not sped up at all. So this is my little stall hill. They go over it. They lose excitement. I can beat that. Personally, I wouldn't. But when they come down here, that's where they gain all their nausea. I'm going to smear that to hell. Come up here. Need to bank that real bad. It's not bad for nausea, though. Like, it's going slow enough that they don't get nauseous. And they're coming down this hill. Their fear gets so high. They're going 100 miles an hour. Their nausea's so low right now, though. And then, ooh, instantaneous 12. And that brings the entire ride down to an excitement of 3, a fear of 11, and a nausea of 6, all red stats. So, I think it's safe to say we don't do the autocomplete. But the alarm's about to go off, correct?
It's already got off.
Alright, well then we'll end it here and we'll continue making our gigantic wooden roller coaster next time. So, I hope you enjoyed this one, but until then...
Oh, bye
bye
there.
there.